D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to read it to you and everything and give you my thoughts and all that stuff. Also, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So now that I got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? This comes from Deadline, my favorite. It says, Game of Thrones writer Bryan Cogman? I don't know, to showrun and EP, that's executive produce, Reimagined Zorro series in the works at Disney Plus. Now, I just want to say real quick, I'm a fan of Zorro. I love all the old stuff, the old Zorro show. And I like those Antonio Banderas movies. So we'll see how this turns out in terms of a TV show. I'll give you more of my thoughts after we read this. The article isn't too long. So that is Bryan Cogman. I'm going to say Cogman because I don't know how to pronounce these names. Everybody's got like names that people get all upset when you don't pronounce them right. And I'm all like, I don't do good with names in general. Anyway, so Bryan Cogman, Game of Thrones, is attached as writer, showrunner, and executive producer for Disney's branded television's Zorro series project, starring and executive produced by Wilmer Valderrama. Now, real quick, if you don't know Wilmer Valderrama, he was in that 70s show. I don't remember his character's name. It's been so long since so it says Deadline exclusively revealed the series was in development in late 2021. The Disney Plus series follows privileged Caballero del Diego de la Vega. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Who returns to his hometown in El Pueblo de Los Angeles following a family tragedy. There, he discovers a culture of corruption and injustice that will lead him to take on the mantle of the masked vigilante Zorro, America's first true superhero. Then it says, the studio describes Zorro as a bold reimagining of Disney's classic series for a modern audience, an epic adventure rooted in California's rich and diverse history, bursting with humor, sinister intrigue, romantic entanglements, and swashbuckling thrills. Alongside Valderrama and Cogman, Gary Marsh and John Gertz serve as executive producers. Cogman spent 10 years and 8 seasons on HBO's hit fantasy series Game of Thrones, finishing up its run as co-executive producer and penning 11 episodes for his work on Game of Thrones. Cogman received 4 Emmy Awards, a Hugo Award, and producers He is consulted, and I'm pretty sure it says who he's represented by. So, okay, so here's my thoughts on this. First off, I don't think that anybody was clamoring for a Zorro show. And this is also what I want to know is this set in a more modern day? Because if this is, I'm definitely not interested in that. Like, because it says, I don't really, I just don't know. I don't know if it's set in modern day. I like the old school stuff. You know, it's set back in like the olden times, like the Zorro movies, you know? So I kind of hope that they do it like that. If this is set in modern times, I mean, whatever. But I'm probably not going to, I mean, maybe I'll watch the first episode, but I'm not interested in this in terms of like a series that I'll watch on the regular. Wilmer Valderrama, I'm not sure if he's the right person to pick for this, but at the same time, I'm not invested enough to really care. You know, I have nothing against Wilmer Valderrama. And I hope, you know, I wish nothing but the best for him and this Cogman guy, although Game of Thrones towards the end was just, you know, trash. But, you know, maybe they'll do a good job and do a show. But if it's anything like that National Treasure show, it's going to be a complete abortion. I mean, that show is trash. I just feel like they're just these reimaginings is more like they're just trying to like completely change it, and it's for the worse, you know. And so I'm just not interested in it if that's what they're just gonna do, like, you know, like a more modern take in terms of it takes place today and he's just walking around swashbuckling today. I don't think so. But we'll see how it turns out. Maybe it'll be a hit. You never know. I mean, I have to see a trailer to really give it my utmost opinion in terms of will it be good or not. But as of right now, I don't really have an opinion if it'll be good. I just know I wasn't all like, you know, it'd be really good, a Zorro show. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out, and good for them for getting the gig. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about Bryan Cogman being the showrunner for the Zorro series? How do you feel about Wilmer Valderrama starring in this Zorro series? Is this something you wanted? Is this something you're interested in? This is something that you're looking forward to? Any of that jazz? How do you feel about Wilmer Valderrama starring in the show as Zorro? Do you think this was good casting, or do you think it wasn't? And then, do you trust Bryan Cogman, because he worked on Game of Thrones and that kind of went downhill? Like, that went off a cliff like really fast, in my opinion. I just didn't like season 1 through 4, brilliant. 5, okay. 6 through 8 were just crap, in my opinion. Just terrible. All right, you guys, I'm going to end it there, but tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.